there's a sense of connection of people from different backgrounds, and I like how the school is keen on like making everyone feel welcome and to feel a sense of belonging. At the beginning I feel like, okay, maybe I won't be able to do this, and then listening to the teacher teach, watching tutorials, the moment where I actually put our final touches, that's like one of my proudest moments. Hello, my name is Rayaan Mukhtar. I currently major in 2D animation.
How did you find out about ADMI?
Well, it's quite a wild story because I've always been more oriented towards you need to do something like with numbers, anything that's going to make you survive in this world. But I believe deep down I've been a very creative soul, like someone who wants to tell a story. And I explored that using journalism. And deep down I wanted to tell more stories and inspire more people. And then that's when I stumbled upon ADMI. I was like, wow, there's actually an art school. Like, I can actually study graphic design. And yeah, my first step towards ADMI was, you know what, I'm going to make a poster. I'm going to design stuff. And slowly, as if it was a calling, I found myself in 2D animation. And ADMI was the perfect ground to set foot on when I wanted to explore the world of a good storyteller.
When did you first feel like you belonged here?
Story time?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It was in one of like the drawing classes, fundamentals of drawing in particular. At that time, I kept still questioning, am I doing the right thing? Like, am I going to be stable enough to do something that means something? And I remember just drawing and having fun for once. And I remember like one of our teachers back then, Manal, like she was a really good inspiration for me, like when drawing. And when I found that, okay, maybe I can draw more than stick figures, is when it started clicking. And that's when I started to feel like I actually belong here. And it wasn't as intense as I thought it was, yeah.
What's your favorite place on campus and why?
Oh, the path here, because I get to meet different students in different courses, and I get to understand why they do what they do. And it's actually inspiring, like to sit with most of them, film students, people who do digital marketing, and you can see everyone has this light in their eyes, and it's actually so inspiring. That's why I like hanging out in the path here, so like I can actually like see what's going on around me and kind of like have a sense of community there.
In what ways has this school changed you?
In what ways has the school changed me? Well, I've been a very strict person towards myself in particular. Like, I've been so hard on myself. And to be from like a very highly intense environment to a place where you're told just be yourself, express yourself, it was actually so hard to process at first. But I feel like I was able to put my walls down and kind of like discover myself, and also to be more keen on what goes on around me. So yeah, I've been self-aware and more aware of like my environment, and I feel I'm happy to get to know this version of me. So that's what's has changed so far.
What's your favorite school tradition and why?
Well, okay. The school has like a lot of traditions. Africa Digital Media Institute, like it kind of ropes a lot into our culture most. And one of my favorite events is the Friday events. It's actually diverse. Every Friday there's a different event. We get to meet people in the industry. We get to have events like in the course of this year, like during Ramadan, we also had like an iftar event. There was also the Diwali Halloween event. Like there's a sense of connection of people from different backgrounds, and I like how the school is keen on like making everyone feel welcome and to feel a sense of belonging. Yeah.
Which teacher has had the most impact on you? And
Wow, a lot. I love all. I love all my teachers. They somewhat, one way or another, they have made an impact on me, whether they know it or not. Like, it could be just teaching in class or giving us advice. I mean, there's Brian Omolo, there's Manal, there's Jackson, there's like, I feel all of the teachers that I've encountered so far have been nothing but truly mentors, like who actually stand on what they teach, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah.
what's your favorite moment in the classroom?
Okay. It's when everyone is doing their own thing. Like you could enter class panicking that, oh, maybe I'm a few minutes late, and you enter and someone is like playing soft music while designing something. Others are bickering over a design. Another person is being taught. Like there's just this hubbub in the air that kind of feels like school. And yeah, that's my favorite moment. Like when you actually feel present in a moment of chaos, you just enter and then you're like, ah, yes, I'm actually in class now. So yeah, that's my favorite moments.
What's one assignment or project that you're really proud of?
Well, I do believe like these. Well, I am a retired perfectionist. I hope, you know, but I wouldn't say like I've ever perfected my craft because I could feel okay, this is actually good, and then 5 minutes after, and I'm like, oh my god, what have I done? You know, but my favorite assignments, right, that I'm proud of. I think it's the moment where, at the beginning, I feel like, okay, maybe I won't be able to do this, and then listening to the teacher teach, watching tutorials, you know, the moment where I actually put our final touches, that's like one of my proudest moments. Like, yo, I've actually done this. Like, who did this? Like, you know, the imposter syndrome kicks in. And yeah, I give grace to all my assignments. They have seen a lot. So yeah, I don't have a particular favorite one. But my favorite was all of the works that I exhibited in our recent exhibition. I'm actually proud of myself for, you know, I never thought I'd ever exhibit. When I entered ADMI, I was like, I saw all these exhibitions. I'm like, wow, these people are so cool. And then it actually turned into, wow, I'm so cool. And I still can't believe, I still can't believe I actually got there. So yeah, that's one of my proudest works.
What is one lesson you've learned beyond the textbook?
Beyond the textbook, well, a lot of lessons, because you know, life. I think one thing that I even keep reminding my friends is to take it easy. Like, you know, like life is minute. Like, always give grace to yourself, whatever you do. It doesn't have to be design. In whatever field you're working at, just make sure like you give yourself grace. Like, you know, remind yourself that you're only one and you can do it. Like, also give yourself time to process everything and always be grateful and mindful. Yeah.
What could you tell someone who's considering joining ADMI?
Do it. I mean, just go for it. I mean, I know like if you're conflicted, am I making the right decision? You will realize as time goes by that you've made the perfect decision, perhaps. And as you can see, it's actually diverse. If you're a creative soul, whatever you start on, you'll still find the place you're meant to be in. So just go for it. I mean, it won't hurt. So
Last question. What are you going to miss the most once you leave ADMI?
A lot. I'll miss the teachers. I'll miss the friendly faculty members. I'll miss saying good morning to everyone. Even if someone is having like a very rainy day, it's good to wish them. I'll miss working with my classmates. I'll miss the patio. I'll miss hanging out with my friends. I'll miss the events. I'll just miss the entire environment that kind of feels like home to many.